and welcome. We're going to start off right away in downward facing dog. So, ground down through your hands, walk the feet out a little bit, gaze between the feet, and push the floor away from you. Shoulders can come up by the ears. Find stillness and take a couple breaths here. On an inhale, lift the right leg up and begin shifting the weight forward into the hands. Tap the right foot down on the ground, up by your hand, or wherever as far as it'll go. Come back into three-legged dog. Shift the weight forward again, puff up through your upper back, knee to nose, and send it back downward facing dog. Shift the weight forward, bend the left leg a little bit, and tap the right foot on the outside of the mat on the left side. Bring it back up, three-legged dog. Right side tap, up. Knee to nose, up. Left side tap, up. Right, up. Nose, up. Left side tap, and this time we're going to leave it there. Bend through the left leg, really shift the weight forward into the hands, and bend the left leg so much that the knee comes down to the mat. Bring the right knee down to the mat too, uncurl the left toes, and sit back into cow face pose. Nice. You might feel a nice stretch in the left hip, and we're just going to enjoy this for a minute. You can hold on to your knees. Exhale, puff up through the back, the upper back, and inhale, pull the sternum forward. Exhale, puff. Inhale, forward. Great. Place the hands down in front of you. Roll onto your right shin. Place the left shin down onto the mat and come into a sort of tabletop position. Lift the right leg up behind you. Knee at 90 degrees. Continue to push the floor away and try to lengthen your scapula, your shoulder blades away from each other. Take some pulses with the top leg, reaching the heel towards the sky. Great. Cross the right knee over behind the left leg again and come back down into your cow face pose. Extend the left leg and bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, tilt forward as much as you can go while maintaining length in the spine. You can bring the hands to the mat, to your leg, to your feet. Take an inhale here, and exhale, grab your leg, send your upper back away towards the back of the room, creating length, creating space between your scapula. Inhale, lengthen the spine, pull the sternum forward. Exhale, send the back body back. Place your right hand next to your right hip and roll onto the right shin, planting the left foot. Use your core to pull you up, gate pose. Plant the left hand down on the inside of the left foot and sweep the right arm up overhead. plant the right hand and sweep the left arm overhead. Shift the weight back, lift the left leg. Hold. Tuck the tailbone under. Draw the inner ribs toward one another. And exhale, plant the foot, bend the knees, swoop back, and reach the right arm over your head. Plant the right arm, bring the left arm overhead, lift the leg. And plant the left palm, right arm overhead. Beautiful. Plant both hands on either side of the left foot. Twist the right knee in so that your right shin is in line with the long part of your mat. Pull the chest away from the left leg. Scissor the thighs, the inner thighs toward one another. Use the strength of your core to lift up. Tuck the tailbone under. Reach up, spiral the pinkies in towards the sky. And plant the hands on your leg, the ground, blocks. Come into half splits. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, lift the sternum up, lengthen. And exhale, fold over. Inhale, come all the way up, bend through the left leg again. Twist the right shin in towards the, so that the foot goes towards the left. And your shin should be perpendicular to your left thigh. Plant the right hand down by leaning back. Sweep the left arm up overhead. Push into your right hand such that your right shin comes off the ground. Your foot can still be on the ground or your foot can float. Sweep the right foot over towards the left, towards the right side of the mat, and come into fallen triangle. Lift the pelvis up and away towards the sky. Reach the left arm overhead. Great, and twist, push, plant the left hand, pivot on your back foot, push up through the upper back, and bring the right leg in towards your belly and come into downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're gonna do the other side. Lift the left leg up and tap it towards the left side of your mat, bringing your weight forward into your hands. Lift it up, weight forward, puff up through the back body, knee to nose, up, and a little curtsy squat, tap it on the right side of your mat. Leg up, left side, up, shifting the weight forward, knee to nose, up, tap it on the right side of your mat, hold there, shift the weight into your hands, come onto your right shin, your left shin, bend the knees, sit back, cow face pose. Beautiful. Plant the hands in front of you. Now we're in a sort of tabletop position with crossed legs. Lift the left leg up, bend the knee, pulse towards the sky, creating length by tucking the tailbone under and pulling the ribs in toward one another. Remembering to push into the hands. Push the floor away from you. Keep pulsing. Good. Place the left leg back where it was. Sit back down, crossed legs, cow pose. And extend the right leg out in front of you. Push the left foot into the right thigh. And take a half forward fold. Lengthen through the spine. Place the hands wherever they're comfortable. And then exhale. exhale, pull on your leg, puff up through the upper back, coming into sort of a cat spine here. And inhale, pull forward, sternum forward, long spine. Gazing at your toes, a little bit in front of you. Exhale, puff up through the back body again, and come up to normal seat. Place the left hand down by your left hip. Roll onto the left shin, bend the knee and plant the right foot. Beautiful. Sweep your right arm up overhead. And then cartwheel the arms up, arms out to either side. And place the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Left arm sweeps up overhead, creating length through the side body and remembering to keep the tailbone tucked. Beautiful. Sweep the arms over to the left. Left hand plants, right arm overhead, and lift the right foot. Sweep it back to the right, place the foot, place the hand, left arm overhead. And back to the right. Place the right foot down and push into your left hand such that your left shin comes up off the floor. Kick the left leg out and push the hips up towards the sky, fallen triangle. Rotate, place the right hand down, push up through the back, and bring the left knee to nose. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Shift the weight into the hands, come forward. Puff up through the upper back, creating space between the shoulder blades. Pushing into the inner corners of the hands and taking a micro bend in the wrists. Lengthen the tailbone. Draw the lower ribs in toward one another. Beautiful. And then slowly lower to your belly. Push the hands into the floor. Push the pelvic bone into the floor. Push the feet into the floor. And slowly pull the sternum away from the mat, coming into baby cobra. Pulling the shoulder blades down the back, yours, shoulders away from yours. And tuck the toes, push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Great. Thank you for doing this very short flow with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully they'll